Hey guys, it's Allie, and today we're going to be breaking down Neck Deep's self-titled record, Neck Deep. I used to be a huge Neck Deep fan. Let's get that out in the clear. I took a break from pop punk. It was bad. It was bad for my mental health. It was good. It was great for my mental health. Anyway, in the last couple of years, have fallen into a big alt pop phase, but Neck Deep released a self-titled record. I gotta get into it. I've not heard any of the songs except Heartbreak of the Century, which was released, I think, over 2 years ago now. It's been out for a while. And I really loved Heartbreak of the Century. To me, it felt like very much Neck Deep. So I'm very excited to hear this record. This is Neck Deep's 5th album. This record was self-produced, all by Seb Barlow, which is Ben's brother. And I think it's their first album that's been self-produced. I did do some research into this album and stuff like that. I haven't read any reviews to try and not hinder what's my thoughts, but what I did read, Ben did an article with Knotfest where he revealed, and it is also common knowledge, that they had wrote and produced an entire record in LA with a producer, and they basically scrapped it. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this record is kind of the resemblance of that record mixed with, their take on it. And I'll quote Ben. It didn't feel right, so we had to trust ourselves and trust each other. It was a big decision. We wanted to have fun and not to question ourselves too much. We lost a lot of time when we scrapped those sessions, but in terms of how those songs came about, it was definitely right for us to go back home and do it there. So clearly this record is them coming back and saying, this is our shit. And look, Wishful Thinking was the very first album I owned on vinyl, and also, to me, still a masterpiece. Life's Not Out to Get You, Peace in the Panic, they are literally, if you look up in the dictionary, pop punk, those albums are quintessential pop punk albums. I know for a lot of people it's Blink-182, but be fucking for real. Neck Deep is our generation's definition of pop punk. Please hate me. I don't care. I truly believe this. Something also interesting I read in this Knotfest article, and I'll link it in the description. They asked about, God, I just got my wisdom teeth out, so this is hard to talk. They were talking about political and how pop punk is ultimately political. And he said he was talking about the song We Need More Bricks. He said, I've always been a very political person. Punk rock has always been very political. I think it's important we channel some of that into our music, and that's why we need more bricks exist. So, without further ado, I'm gonna listen to this record. That was a Megan Thee Stallion line. Thinks I'm a freak, but it's hot. Head like a dump truck. What about a booty sorry? I like this one a lot. Yeah, this album is. I say this as I'm literally 1.5 songs in, very neck deep, so neck deep. This feels just right. Oh my god, bars. Guess you could say she's explosive. She says, boy, you're corrosive. This is so pop. I'm excited for this bridge. I feel this bridge is going to be really good. Fucking drank all my kombucha. Oh, this one's a little bouncy. Okay, this one's not bad. So far, not my favorite, but I like that. Again, this album, definition of pop punk, but I genuinely think that about all of Neck Deep's music, so this is hard to say. Heartbreak of the Century, should I give it a listen? I love this song. It fits very well. It fits, obviously, duh, but it fits so well on this album. Okay, I'm skipping to Go Outside. I have listened to the song. You guys don't need my content on this. True. Oh, it's a little emo song. Oh, I really like that part. The end of that chorus, There's gonna be so many pop punk boys with Carhartt hats putting this song on their Instagram stories. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're talking about aliens. I wonder if they released this after the NASA, like, weather balloons. No, literally, my love letter to aliens. Please take me. Oh, I'd be down to see inside a UFO. Is that a euphemism? This one's a lot of fun. This one is so much fun, actually. Their writing seems so much stronger in this one than in the last record they put out. Damn, got some bars on this one. I see what this song's about now. It's interesting because it's kind of refreshing not to have an entire album that's about like heartbreak. I mean, granted, there's a lot of songs about heartbreak and going through messy relationships, but this one's like obviously about like parental relationships, which I think is touched on in pop punk, but not super often, I'd say. I love listening to pop punk and then just knowing the songs that like you are gonna so happily scream with your finger pointing. Cause you're all fucked up. Yeah. And then literally if the year was 2013, Because You're All Fucked Up would be on a back of the black t-shirt. All white letters and a picture of Ben Barlow crowd surfing. Neck deep, if you want to make money, put that on a t-shirt. Oh. I knew there had to be a slow song in this record. They do slow so well. Okay, take it back. No slow song. Okay, another black t-shirt with Ben Barlow screaming, "It won't be like this forever." Boom. Selling millions. Oh, I like the guitar riffs in this one too. Why does this one have the least streams? Ooh, I like this one a lot. I've said that about every song. Can we do a how many times has she said? I like this one a lot. Honestly, this record like is so solid. I won't say it's their best record, but it's definitely like up there. I like the melody, but I can see where people might not like this one as much. Overall, my thoughts on this record. Honestly, each album they've grown so much as a band, and especially hearing that they scrapped their entire record, and then just kind of went back home and were like, we're going to do this as boys at home. I think this definitely shows. You can see this album, you can really see their strengths. Their writing style on this record is incredibly strong, and I think that it definitely stands out more so than other records off the top of my head. Again, if you remember from the beginning of this video, I said I haven't listened to Neck Deep in a while, so I could be wrong. But I think it's like this is a good milestone for them because they've really stuck to their freaking roots. You can't kick up the roots. But it really shows just like Neck Deep is a band in this generation of pop punk that like is here to fucking stay, and they're also gonna stay fucking like consistent in their sound and like they're being true to like who the fuck they are. I don't know. I haven't like dug deep into the pop punk world recently, but I know like Real Friends used to be that band for me, and then when Dan left, it was like. And I feel like their music after Dan left, like, just wasn't the same. It didn't hit the same. But this album hits just like it did when I was 15. So, like, for me, this is very, like, a homecoming album. And, like, you know, feels really good to get back into this, like, lane of music by listening to this record. This record just, like, oozes pop punk. And, like, you know, in a day of an age that, like, people are questioning the meaning of pop punk and what really is pop punk and, like, how it exists, you know, in culture. This is an album that is pop punk. Point blank period. So if I could rate it on a scale of 0 alleys to 5 alleys, I would give this like a 4 alleys. Thanks for hanging out. If you enjoy more music content like this, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.